Why, hello there, fellow shipbreakers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Ostranauts. Episode 46, Building a Wellness Room. That's weird. Why would we be having random low pressure alerts? That doesn't make me comfortable. Nice and gentle. No need to slap their hull. Well, that's a creepy looking ship. There is a reactor room. For better or for worse. Let's go ahead and, I'm going to drop off the walls that I have, just so that the dolly is, nice and empty, so I can strip it. Just because we're here for, like, certain wall pieces and the like, doesn't necessarily mean I'm not going to strip it for parts. Hey game, I'm pretty sure this dolly's empty. Am I wrong? Oh, I put my shoes on the dolly. Okay, that explains it. I was like, I thought I emptied out the dolly. Check life signs. If there are life signs, they'll become death signs pretty quick. I'm not too concerned about that. I might be feeble and unfit, but I'm also a murder monster. And if any pirates roll up on me, they're gonna die so fast. I ain't worried. Alright, I'll leave the dolly there and let's poke about. So it isn't it's Roca. It's not the right hull type. But I'll strip it for parts anyway. And then hop around. I'd like to, actually, my reactor room might be Ryoka. I should double check that. No, it's still pseudo. Okie dokie. There isn't really much that I'd be looking to find other than like compression leggings inside storage. So at some point it might be more time efficient to just like not even bother with storages anymore. I wouldn't mind some more thrusters, though. I think our current ship could handle a bunch more thrusters. And that would help with its rating. And also help us with, like, high G maneuvers if we need to do high G maneuvers. Like, at some point, you can definitely go overboard with thrusters, but generally speaking, it's better to have a lot more than you need. Because if you need to do, like, a 3G, like, braking, you know, like braking at breakneck speed so you don't slam into something, it's really nice to have the extra thrust. Because you can always throttle it down. You don't have to run at full thrust all the time. Oh, they have a CO2 scrubber. That's worth a pretty penny. But mostly just garbage on this ship. I think I'm probably past the point where I care about O2 cans unless we're running low on O2. I know they can be worth something, but like I'm just not going to collect them. I'll collect big ticket items. Like fusion parts. Alright, let's bring the dolly over to the fusion. The other thing I could have done is to hook their battery. Oh wow, there's almost no fusion parts here. Hook their battery up so that I can see a bit better. And I think I'm just gonna let Megan continue to sleep. The power on the power cables on the ship are like really weird. They have a singular laser array. Okay. So if you're wondering about software engineering, here's what the skills do. So it gives software speed bonus, which would be like debugging a bugged console, I think. I don't even know. Some skills are relatively worthless in the scheme of things, to be blunt. Oh, they do have a thruster. I did say I wanted more thrusters. Yeah, this junk... Oh, they have a bay. Yeah, look at that. It's not pretty frequent that you actually find bays on other ships. That's honestly pretty unusual. I mean, it's broken. But repairing it can yield a pretty penny. So let's repair. And the other bay was already ripped out of the ship. As you can see, it's symmetrical, and where the other bay would have existed is gone. Oh, core liners. That's worth something. Okay, I think we've pretty much pulled most of the value of the ship onto the dolly. There really wasn't much. I'll do one last walkthrough, but I think that's probably it. Everything else is just like corridors. So we'll grab the CO2 scrubber and bounce. So the core liners that you find, interestingly enough, your reactor core can require new core liners, but you refuel them from the fuel kiosk rather than installing them yourself. So the core liners that you find can never be used by the player, meaning they're just for sale. All right. Let's see. I'll head north. There was a ship in the way between me and the target. Keep an eye on that. I won't travel too fast as a result. Oh, you can use them yourself? It just requires the current ones to be depleted? I didn't know that. I've never depleted core liners because they just don't deplete quickly. It requires like weeks of running? Yeah. They do last a very, very, very long time. And I generally don't leave my reactors on unless like I'm really low on power or doing transfer burns. Meaning that there's not a lot of cases where like I would run out of core liners. But I guess if you run out of core liners, you're going to start bleeding radiation into your ship. So like, probably a good idea to keep them in good condition. I feel like I should have been there by now. Oh, we're okay. We're 7 kilometers away. And it's almost at the end of the current shift. So I'll owe payment. Let's hope that this one has walls that we can strip for the wellness room. And what I'll probably end up doing, if it does, is I'll strip enough walls and floors to be able to buy build other rooms as well. So I'm not going to be taking the bare minimum in order to add a new room. I'm going to be setting myself up for a lot of reno. Alright, this is the right material. This is one heck of a blown up ship, but that's fine. I don't really care about the condition of the ship. Which means... Megan, you're up. Why am I trying to complain about work? Ooh, Megan, you are... Disgruntled employee? Is that it? I don't like hearing that. So I'm setting her to auto task to start repairing the stuff that she was set to repair. You are scheduled to work, yeah? She's rolling her eyes at me. That's fine. So I'm going to poke around the ship first, just to see if there's anything of value to be able to pull off, and then I'll start stripping it for parts. But it's a good enough size ship with the right walls and the like that this one will work. Wait, was that a flask? No. So it looks like this had a reactor room that went critical or something. How big of a ship is mine? I don't actually know how large it's rated. I don't memorize that kind of stuff because I don't care about that stat. Doesn't make really any difference as far as the game's concerned. Luna Max, Series Max, Titan Max. All that matters is, do you have is it usable? Oh, 9mm handgun. I'm gonna take more of the HG ammo. I don't really want non wall safe ammo. I could get the gun, but the gun's not worth much. More thrusters. Oh, I forgot to install the thrusters that I grabbed. Or did I? But they have 2 thrusters at least on this ship. A lot of locked crates. I'm glad I can hack easy. Just prying these open would have made me tired as hell. Mortgage? What? That's got to be a bug. I don't owe a mortgage to anyone. I don't have... That's not even the name of my ship, so I'm really confused. But whatever, I'll pay it. It's not a lot of money in this scheme of things. It's like the one O2 scrubber's worth of money. Like, oh no, I've been fleeced. There has been a lot of bags here. If I want, I don't like nesting bags. Because I don't like having to deal with nested storage. But if you do like that meta, this ship would be nice. Alright, I'm gonna grab the thrusters and bring them back, and then we'll start stripping this for parts. And I'm assuming Megan is, yeah, she's repairing the stuff that's laying here. the two of the thrusters. Yeah, they kept their junk locked, exactly. Made sure that no one could steal their garbage. Now, the spot I wanted to put the thruster on the other side is, like, blocked by this refrigerator, so that's, like, not ideal. I'm gonna probably want to move that fridge. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to hook up thruster blocks to the side of the ship where it won't actually, like, block movement, so we can restore both sides of it, no problem. I think for now... God, there's like nowhere good to put this fridge. I'm going to have radioactive food. I'm putting it back here. As a temporary stopgap measure. Once we expand the ship, we're going to have a lot more space. It'll be a heavier ship, but we'll have a lot more space for stuff like that. Alternatively, actually, you know what? I have an idea for the fridge. Yeah, it kills germs, exactly. We're just trying to be very careful of food poisoning. I'll just add 2 walls and then install the fridge along those walls. Because it will take up the same amount of space as the CO2 scrubber, so it's net neutral. Works for me. Now, the other thing is, if we want doors for the new rooms, obviously we're going to want new doors. We have these doors on the side that could be repurposed. All right, and there was one more thruster over here that I wanted to grab. It was what, here? Yep. Gotta repair it, though. Megan is a really bad employee right now. She's like rolling her eyes and she's not very, she's fairly disgruntled. She probably wants like free time or for me to work on her mood, you know, talking to her, etc., etc. So I'll consider it. Are we repairing? I didn't want to repair this. Megan, can you stop interrupting what I'm working on? Your level of malicious compliance is annoying. Okay, she is running into a door. You are allowed to disembark. Where is she going? Whatever. Okay, what we want to do is I am going to need a whole bunch of walls, right? So, orders, uninstall, walls. I really only want the walls that match our ships, so I'm just making sure to choose only the matching walls for now. Yeah, and this menu changed a bit since last stream. And then as far as floors go, I'm probably going to want just the same style floors. And I'm going to have Megan uninstall that stuff while I hoover it up and then reinstall it. That's a start. So picking up the dolly, I'm going to go fetch a whole bunch of walls and floors. You need to put floors underneath the walls, so I don't think I have any floors on me. As far as roster goes, if we go to priorities, walls and floors aren't a different priority, so I might have to install some of these floors myself. That's fine. Or I'll just wait for her to start grabbing some. And collecting them. I could also just join her, drop, and auto-task. I uninstall significantly faster than her, so I'll just join her and we'll just start stripping this ship. 16 speed. Alright, what's up? She's rolling her eyes and sassing me. She has neglected contact and neglected intimacy. So that's, yeah. That's why. So what I would like to do is I would like to try to design an outer shell around the reactor for all of the new rooms. So that we can, in adding new rooms, I still keep it like symmetrical and the like. Does this game have recreational drugs? Yeah. Yeah, it has a lot of booze and cigarettes. And Damask Rose is not just cigarettes. That's Chiba. What, you want me to get Megan high? Is that it? Here. Have some little R&R. Alright, so in this bay, I'm going to put the walls just so that we don't litter the floor, because littering the floor makes it a little bit harder to work. And then we'll go back for the floorboards and start batch installing floorboards. I'll probably auto-task that so that Megan can help with it. So, some things that need to change before I embark on this is where 4 thrusters are. So I'll fix those thrusters now. So my my dolly is like full of construction parts, but these thrusters here and here are probably where the room's gonna go. So what I'm envisioning is like another layer of rooms around the reactor, where we can add in all the nice things to have that we want. Really? It's on the other side of the wall? I hate that. And then this thruster, I'll just install here. It's not where I want it, but I don't have a good place for it at the moment, so I'll install it where the light is. It's fine. For real, dude, when you install thrusters, please, like, don't throw them through the wall. It makes it really hard to do the redesign. Alright, roster. Megan, it is almost 7 in the morning. So at 7 in the morning, you just get a giant block of free time. So you stop rolling your eyes at me and pissing me off. You're welcome. You've been a sassy enough employee that you get time off. So congratulations. You don't even need floors on the walls? So, I've done both ways. I like floors on the walls just so that if I do any redesigns, we don't have, like, gaps and holes when we're building. So then if I go to install, I can do install hall. That was weird. Why wasn't it working? Install hall. There we go. Pick the floors that I want, which is the 49 series. And auto task. I don't have enough floors for all of that, but we're collecting some more. So I'm going to turn off auto task because I grab floors faster than the character can. And back to auto task. Now, the only place for a door to fit, because doors right now are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide, is I could have like a bulkhead here, but I think I want a door along the reactor wall. And she's auto-tasking to like browse social and remember family and the like, so she's not going to be losing her mind. Okay, so we've got 6 floors left. And the next part of this is going to be installing walls. So the walls I want are the 44 series walls. These guys. And I think this will be the full extent of my wellness room. So it's small, but, you know, it'll get the job done. I kind of wish I wasn't repairing. In fact, is there a way... There we go. I lowered repair over install, because we can always repair in transit. Oh, come... Dude. Okay, I guess that didn't work. New build... Yeah, there we go. And yeah, once I'm done, I'm just going to punch a hole in this wall. And then we can install the doors. Because once this is airtight, it doesn't really matter. Like, we'll have to add more air to the ship to fill this compartment. But at least it's airtight. So now I'm in a breathable environment, just slightly depressurized, but not by much. This is where the wellness room is going to go once I'm done. Just a little workout room. Now, eventually I might want an auto vent for it. So that if I do have a hull breach, the air in this room can automatically be resupplied by the rest of the base, and then in the case of a breach on this outer wall, it seals. But auto vents, I'll probably buy off the sundries, because that's not something I'm typically going to find on another ship. Alright, next up is the cables. I'm going to pick up the stack of cables that I have and do cabling on the outside. Where is... Oh, okay, let's prohibit her from disembarking while she auto-tasks. Or while she free. So don't open airlocks, don't disembark. Cool. I noticed something's wrong with her. Yeah, she's desperate? I don't know. Okay, cabling. And then I need to look for a door. I can use these doors if I really need to, but it would depressurize my base, so ideally I would want to install new doors. So we're installing power. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, come on. Auto task correctly. Fine. Whatever. Repair it, because I can't stop you, apparently. There we go. Now, I don't have the lights for this. I'll probably need to buy, like, auto vents and lights. Not everything I'm going to be able to source from Derelicts, because Derelicts don't commonly have the types of things that I like to add. Wow, there was a lot of wear and tear around the reactor. Alright. Next up, grabbing the strength trainer. And hooking that in. And then the treadmill. And what's funny is, what's happening is because she's on free time, she is absolutely going to use the hell out of this stuff. So we got the strength trainer and the treadmill both hooked up. Of course, where I set the treadmill up, we can't actually use, so let me fix that. There we go. And we can exercise on both. So all I need is a door here. Was there a door on this derelict? This derelict's pretty beat up, so there might actually be a door anywhere. I don't see a door, so I'm going to derelict hop to the next derelict. Pseudo-styled stuff is like common enough that I'm not going to stay here, strip it for parts completely. So where is she? She is sleeping on the floor. Girl, like, you're complaining about moods, but, like, they're self-inflicted because you dumb. He's like, life sucks as I'm sleeping on the floor for no reason. Okay, so the current priority is find a door for the wellness room. And then I'm going to have you guys vote on what next room. So what next room should I build? I'll pull that in just a minute once I'm in transit. Ooh, with these new thrusters, my, I was moving way fast. What is the max G that I can pull now? 2.27? Cool. I don't even need to accelerate all that much. We're only 2 minutes away from the next POI. Let's see if I can't line up for a nice, perfect, perfect entry. There we go. And it looks like she is strength training. Maybe. So, back to what I was pulling. The next room. We could do a, bedroom? Bathroom. We could do recreation. Galley. Yeah. There you go. What is our next room we're going to embark on? Left it up to you. So in terms of what they entail, a bedroom, I would probably try to do luxury quarter rather than a regular old bedroom, meaning bedroom with like storage bins, and the storage bins would be probably be for survival things, water, food, and a spare suit. For a bathroom, we would do a toilet and sink. That's really straightforward. For a galley, a table and chairs and a fridge. For recreation, table, fridge, terminal, TV, bar top, that kind of stuff. They do have a minimum size. Actually, my wellness room might actually need to be a little bit bigger. I don't think I've done the 4 wide, so I might need to make some adjustments there, but we'll do that in a minute. Alright, that was way too much thrust. That's a smaller... Oh, it's a Series Max. People? I see a bunch of fusion stuff, but no people. Some thrusters if we wanted thrusters. And, I think I am going to litter the floor a little bit with the spare walls that I have. Just that we have an empty dolly. The other thing I've been meaning to do, and hadn't got around to it, is to use the other... So the other bay right now is like full of wall parts, but eventually the... here's what I'll do. The rack that I have... The racks out here can start to have the other things that were on the floor, like the flasks and weapons. That I don't necessarily need to have land on the ground here, which is... increases the chance that I misplace them or buy duplicates or whatever. And that's why I bought these racks. Just to tidy up a little bit more. This backpack is full of grav pens, so I do want to keep it in there, because if we're doing a high G maneuver, I want access to grav pens nearby. So that, you know, I don't have to lose consciousness regularly, but there we go. So she's doing whatever she wants, and we're looking for doors. Oh, a black EVA suit. Pretty significant fusion room here. Weird that it's laid out like that, because you'd never be able to get a full fusion setup in the way it's laid out, but, you know, whatever. Maybe that's why this thing exploded. And there seems to be a bit of a tie of, like, what to build next, so I'll just leave it up until the tiebreaker or I flip a coin. Oh, grab pen. Yes, please. And another one. So there is a door here. Perfect. Uninstall. Yeah, I also want a light for that room. I want an auto vent. Not a regular vent, but an auto vent. Which I've, like, virtually never seen auto vents on other ships, so I'll probably have to grab one of those as well. And let's say recreation's next. Oh, that won by a vote. Come on. Come on, placeholder. Install. There we go. So this might be too physically small of a room. We'll have to do a room assessment for it to be designated. I mean, it doesn't really matter that it's designated as a wellness room. It's just a preference that I have. Like, it still serves its purpose, right? But I do want to get it designated as a wellness room anyway. And I just grabbed a spare door. I will swing by and grab all of the fusion stuff eventually. I think for now I'm good on thrusters because I don't really have a good spot to put extras at the moment. So I'm not going to grab the thrusters. You've only come across 2 or 3 auto vents in like hundreds of hours of gameplay? Yeah, same here. Some things are relatively common to find, some are not. Auto vents would not be one of them. I've maybe seen some auto vents on like luxury yachts, but like that's it. But that exclusively that would be it. I've like virtually never seen auto vents other than Lux yachts, and I've only found like 1 or 2 ever. Despite the fact that I love them so much. I love them until they close. I kind of wish that there was like a switch for auto opening. They are signalable though, I guess. Alright, what else is here? This is kind of a nice ship. Hey, New Village. Man, thank you for the resub. It has been... You feel old now? I know, it's been so long. This game run co-op? No. It's a single-player game. Unless you're schizophrenic. They do have some king intakes. Wow, that's a hell of a big room back there. I feel like the fusion room should be back there, but it isn't. It's like a really strange layout. All right, I think that's all the parts that that we could pull from here. Thank you for tuning in to Ostranauts, which originally streamed live on Twitch February 4th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Ostranauts.